Good morning, guys. Rodney McClure, Ace Window Tinting Gasket Pro Tools. Putting slip tape on your tools. And there's a couple different styles. This is our American-made slip tape. This is another American-made slip tape. It's two different products. They do the same thing. One's a little thicker than the other. Contrary to what everybody believes, they'll put some slip tape on there, and they may tint 5 or 6 cars, and they go, this stuff ain't no good. It's wearing through. It's made to wear through. This is designed to wear through without scratching your vehicle's windows or the tint, instead of wearing the edge of your tool out. If you say it's wearing too quick, here's why. When you radius the edge on your tool, this is a Blue Frog. If you've seen a new Blue Frog, it's shaped like this, but it's bigger than this. This is Bob Williams gave me this one when they first come out to try. Anyway, I keep it sanded. The edge is radiused. Now, it don't just do just enough to sand the edge. You can see where the tape stops here. You want to make sure you go ahead and touch all this right here up too, because any given time that part can touch your tint, and trust me, it will scratch it. A lot of tinters just overlook the simple stuff. And this is another one. What I've done on this one has a layer of this tape on it, and then I put this tape. When that one burns through, this one's still here to keep from scratching your film. And also what this one does, it gives it a broader footprint to keep that one from burning through as quick. It's pretty simple math. This is our Vader blade, but this is a blue one. The ones we sell now are white. These are in the process of being done. You drop this under the seat of a car on the floor, you can find it. That's why we switched from blue to that. Anyway, that's got that part done. Prep a squeegee. I removed the old tape, so I don't have any stuff on here. But if you've got a lot of soap build up on it and all that good stuff, clean this thing with some alcohol. Just like that. Even this one that's already got this clear tape that I'm going to show you on it, I go ahead and clean it. This is the one that's getting this tape. The other one's going to get the other tape. I like to put my tape on just like this. I leave it on the roll and leave it stood up like this. That way I can roll it back up on there. I take this, I'll center it like this, take my knife, nick it off. All right, now here's what I do. If you try to just pick this up and do this, you'll end up with air pockets. It'll burn through. So I'll roll it this way first, press it down, roll it back this way, press it down. Then I'll work it like this, pinching it from the bottom up. Pinch these edges together, take my knife, and I cut this tail off. By doing it that way, it seals these edges. You're good to go. That'll last till it burns through, maybe 4 or 5 cars. Put you another piece on there. Buy you a full roll. Don't cheap out. Take care of your tools. It's just as simple as that. I mean, you get a $8 or $10 tool, but you don't want to buy a $20 roll of tape that will last you a year taping your tools up. And when you tape your tools up and take care of them, take care of your money makers. That's just what I tell everybody. All right, this right here is our slick tape. This is a clear layer. It's about a 4 mil. I peel this liner off. I got it taped down here because I'm trying to do this one-handed. All right, I'm going to lay this on here just like this right in the center. And I'm going to lay it down. Now here's what I'm going to do, so I don't have to keep fighting this thing. I'm going to take me another piece of tape right here. I'm going to take this piece of tape down again, so when I cut this right here, here, and here, I'm going to press this down. I'm going to pick it up so you guys can hopefully see this clear tape right here. Same thing. I'm going to make sure I'm in the center, so I'm going to lift it off. And this is some sticky stuff. Don't make no mistake. If you don't get it right, you can't reuse it. You're going to tear it off. Fold it like that. Slowly feed it up just like this. And if you see these little fingers, don't try to push them down. They're like fingers on tint. Push them straight up. Same thing as tint. If you run it sideways, you'll crease them. And those are potential scratch hazards. All right, same thing. I'm gonna lay it here, trim this off, trim this off. You don't need those little scragglers hanging down. That's a place for water to get under it and cause your liners start peeling. All right, now I'm gonna pull this on over here and I'm gonna do the back side. I don't do every side, I do the 90 side, where it's a 90-degree angle. This was no longer a 90 because it's been sanded so many times. But those are the sides you use. Now I'll take this piece of tape, put it up to use another day because it's pretty darn expensive. Take this off of here. And here we go again. And a lot of people, when they do these things, they'll double layer it right here where the two pieces of tape meet. That's fine. But if you don't want the extra thick spot right there, which I don't use that corner, I suggest button it up to it. But it doesn't bother me because I don't use that corner. I hold it like this and use this part or that part, so that part doesn't affect me. Anyway, if you put that on first, it's thin enough to fit in most any crack. If you want double the protection, you go ahead and put your layer of this over it. This is just how quick. When I'm doing these things, I know where the center's at. I run through them, and I fix my tools up pretty quick. Because if I spent this much time every morning, I wouldn't get no tinning done. So just know this is not a speed test. This is just a informative little deal for some of you guys that's asked. And as of lately, I've been so busy, I haven't had time to make any videos. Now you see what I'm doing right here, where I cut that off at a 45. I'm starting right here because I don't want that extra material wrapped around the edge because it makes it so thick. And basically all this does, it keeps that edge from scratching your material. The phone's ringing, I'll have to call them back. And that one's taped up and ready to go. Last thing I'm going to show you. You guys know how expensive razor blades can be and how quick you can go through them, and also how dangerous they can be on these vehicles, new vehicles with soft glass. This is a safe prep. Mine doesn't have the decal on it. I just put the red up here again because it's black. If you drop it behind the seat and the floor, it's hard to find. This is about 2 years old. Thing is this is ITEL 66 nylon. It's a real hard plastic. You'd be hard pressed to find any much harder than this. I prep a lot of windows with it, even rear defrost windows. Scrape over the defrost, it doesn't hurt anything. It's good to take glue off if you're using your ATR, your upholstery cleaner, your Awesome, whatever you take old glue off with. Rake it across the defrost lines, it doesn't hurt nothing. It speeds a lot of stuff up. And the cool thing about this is one you want the edge to be sharp on that you don't want to sand. So this is a modified knockoff of a Spihar sharpener. I've cut this whole edge off. You can sharpen some squeegee blades with it because you got this extra leg missing. But I just take this right here and I pull it through here like this. Keep it even, go slow, you're not racing anybody. Pull it straight through there like that. When you're done, you're gonna have a perfect little curly there, and you're gonna have a 90 right here that is sharp, and right here. And somebody asked me one time, well, just how sharp is it? Well, it's not gonna replace a razor blade, but it'll sure do what a razor blade does if you're removing old glue. And to prep a window with it, much safer. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys that. And this is my box right here. Everything has its place. Set that in the car and you roll with it. The only thing that's not in here, I keep my sandpaper in, is my lint-free cloth, and I gotta get them out of the dryer. They've been washed. Anyway, I hope this helps just one person. If it doesn't, then hey, I'm sorry, but we try hard. Rodney McClure, Gasket Pro Tools, Ace Window Tinting. Thank you guys. Have a great day.